Well, look, the salary of Congress has been frozen since 2009. When you adjust for inflation, a member of Congress today is making 31% less than they made in that year. It goes down every year. And over time, if you stay on this trajectory, you're going to have less qualified people who are willing to make the extreme sacrifice to run for Congress. I mean, it's just people just make a reasonable decision as a family on whether or not they can come and move to Washington, have a residence here, a residence at home, and do all the things that are required. So the counter argument is, and I have some sympathy, look, at least let them engage in some stock trading so that they can continue to take care of their family.
That is such bullshit.
Do you feel sorry for Congress members? Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, thinks we should. He says that they are making the extreme sacrifice of running for Congress, and their $174,000 salary doesn't really let them take care of their family, so they need to trade stocks in order to make enough money to care for their family. What he means is we need to turn a blind eye to their insider trading. Well, Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, do you know what else hasn't gone up since 2009? The federal minimum wage. It's still $7.25. Now, I'm just curious. Are you out here crying a tear for the working class people? Are you out here crying for minimum wage workers because they haven't had a raise since 2009? Oh, I know most of the states pay more than that. They have to. There's not many people that can work for $7.25 an hour, and most of the ones that would, you're kicking out of the country. Did you know that over half the members of Congress are millionaires? Mike Johnson, you do not serve the majority of Americans, and neither does your party.
Can you believe MAGA Mike has the audacity to try to get sympathy from the American public? Because they haven't had a pay raise since 2009. In 2009, $170,000 went a lot further than it goes now. Yeah, no shit. Tell the average American person that. The average American salary is $66,000 a year. You're making $170 a year. You're not allowed to invest in crypto because you're allowed sensitive information that tilts the scales in your favor and allows you to have information the rest of us don't, allowing you to enrich yourself while the rest of us sit here looking at, wow, how are they so smart and we're not? You make $170,000 a year. Stop your bitching. You're not supposed to invest in crypto while you're in government. Want to get into the cryptocurrency game? Get out of government. We need open seats for people ready to make change anyway. Thank you.
Well, look, federal minimum wage has been frozen since July of 2009, the last time Congress raised it to a whopping $7.25. And yet you're standing here telling me it's so hard to live on a salary of over $100,000 a year and not insider trade? Then you're going to turn around and call people who use social programs to help them live on the $7.25 wage parasites? Get the fuck out.
People who are willing to make the extreme sacrifice to run for Congress.
No, I think that you should just get a second job. Work harder. Get your grandparents to watch your kids, instead of sending them to daycare. I think that's what you should do. Maybe pick yourself up by your bootstraps and, just find another way to make some money. That's what we have to do, right?
Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, just gave a press conference saying that he feels sympathy for the members of Congress who trade stocks. We should at least let them trade stocks because their pay hasn't increased since 2009 and they've got to take care of their families. I stress the word sympathy because do you know what else hasn't changed since 2009? The federal minimum wage, which has been stuck at $7.25 since 2009. That's what we're at currently. While the Speaker of the House, by the way, Mike Johnson's making $223,500. The minority leaders are making $193,400. But let me give you hold on. Let me take you through a brief little tour on what their pay scale has been. 99, they were making $136,700. In 2000, they went up to $141,300. 2004 to 2005, 158 to 162. 2006 to 2008, it was 165,200 to 169,300, and they were mostly at 169,300. Their current pay is $174,000. The federal minimum wage in 2007 was, so from 97 to 2006, it was 515. Then in 2007, it went to 585. They only have it in their hearts to go up by pennies for these guys. 2008, it goes up to 655. 2009, it goes up to 725. And that's where it's been ever since. They go up pennies for the minimum wage, but there's thousands of dollars in here, there's thousands of dollars in here, and thousands of dollars from 169 to 174. But for you guys, they've only got room for pennies. He doesn't have sympathy for the people who are making $7.25 an hour. Here's the thing. They don't care about you. They bitch about you, think you're ingrates. They don't care about you. He's got sympathy for these guys breaking the law in order to self-deal so they can make a little money. But he doesn't have sympathy for a guy who's got to, I don't know, maybe deal some drugs to make some money, to take care of his family. He doesn't have sympathy for the guy who does a little petty theft to take care of his family. No, to those people they say, well, don't drink coffee. Well, maybe all of their kids don't need to go to private school. What can I tell you? But they don't see you as human. Their own constituents. They don't see you as human. So stop fucking simping for them. Stop defending them. It is not a good thing. It's not a small thing. It is not a small and negligible thing for them to be trading stocks, because then they can make decisions based on what they hold, decisions that affect you, or they can unjustly enrich themselves based on a decision that they have insider knowledge on. And maybe they made that decision so that they can get in on the ground floor of something. You understand? They'll break your legs for counting cards. And counting cards is just being smart. What's happened to athletes who have been accused of helping to rig games from the inside? What's happened to them? Think of it on a larger scale, except when the athlete does it, nobody gets hurt. When Congress does it, you all get hurt. We all get hurt. Think about it. If they're all invested in pharmaceuticals, for example, you think they're ever going to vote to bring those prices down? Why would they? They're not incentivized to. Why would they ever vote to bring your pharmaceutical prices down when they're invested in pharmaceuticals? You are being hurt actively. Stop defending them. They don't care about you.
What the Like, how are they allowed to do it when other Americans can't?
Sunny Santa Monica, California, seemingly a world away from Washington, D.C., is where we found Chris Josephs and his different morning routine. Every day, Chris wakes up, makes a cup of coffee, and then alongside fellow internet sleuths, sifts through the stock trades members of Congress make.
It all started off as infuriating, because you're like, what the Like, how are they allowed to do it when other Americans can't?
As long as a trade is reported before 45 days, there's no law preventing members of the House or Senate from trading stocks, even if the bills they pass or committees they sit on could influence a company's stock price. Outraged at first, Chris then saw an opportunity to get in on the action. He moved out west and with 3 friends launched the app Autopilot. It lets users follow a politician's trades and then copy them, automatically buying or selling the same stock a lawmaker does at whatever dollar amount they like.
That's where the money is?
Yeah, the reason why we initially set out with the politicians was because they were killing it.
They were killing it?
They were killing it, yeah. They were making a lot of the money.
You're trying to get in on the money?
I'm trying to get in on the money, yep.